All right, so now we're back. We've got our text. We've figured that out. And if you need to change it later, it's really not a problem. We just go ahead and select it, and we can have our access to that menu to change those things all over again at any time. Now we're going to start adding our elements. Now, if you remember, our assignment does not allow images or photos or anything like that. So we're staying away from media. And inside of design elements here, you're going to see various different things. We're going to get to backgrounds. We're going to do backgrounds last, but definitely take a look and see what you like for backgrounds. And no matter which one of these design assets, backgrounds, shapes, or icons you're choosing, you're going to have different categories inside of here, and you can view them all. The slider bar allows you to go up and down on that menu. So for instance, if I really like animals, I can go to icons, I can go to animals, and I can view all of the animals. There are 59,000 different animal types here, and different drawings and icons that represent those animals. So you might here want to refine your search. You can go ahead and click into this box and say you really like foxes. Bam, foxes. Let's click on foxes. Lots of beautiful different types of foxes in here. Look at all these beautiful foxes. Some geometric ones. This one's really pretty. I really like these ones here. There are only 12 results from foxes. So out of the 59,000 animal results, we've now narrowed it down to 12 just by typing in this box here. I'm going to use this fox. I really like this fox here. Once I click on that, you're going to see the fox shows up here. What I'd like to see you do is add a shadow to your icons. In order to do that, you're going to right click on your mouse. So on the right side of your mouse, not normally where you click, you're going to click on the right side of your mouse. It's going to bring up this menu here, and I want to duplicate that image there. Now, again, I want to draw your attention to this area here. I've got my name and two foxes. The right click duplicate keeps that fox exactly the same size, and that's really key for when we're adding shadows to our icons. I want to make sure that I'm selected on the top fox, the one that's on the top here, and this will make sense in just a moment as to why. Foxes are generally reddish, so I'm going to go to a custom color, see if I can get a reddish looking fox here. Somewhere around here maybe. I kind of like this color. So the red fox is now on top of the black fox. If I was to take this black fox and drag it on top of the red one, you can now see by zooming in, the black fox is on top of the red fox. But we actually want the red fox on top. Black fox is here. I'm going to select the black fox, and instead of grabbing it with my mouse to move it around, I'm going to use the arrow keys on my keyboard. And I'm just going to nudge it over and make it so that it blends into the background just as a little bit of a shadow. See, now you can see just in the background here, just around the eye, you just see a little bit of black shadowing. Play around until you get it to where you want it. So I like this. It's a bit of a bold choice, but if I click on it, maybe I want to zoom out, control on the keyboard, roll that wheel back, take a look at it. I really like the way that that looks. I like foxes. My name is Jeremy, and I have a nice little shadow on my colored fox here. Now that I like these two, what I want to do is I want to group them. So I'm going to just click away from my fox and drag a box around it. Try that one more time. Click away from my box, drag my fox, drag a box around it. I've now selected both of these, and I can go ahead and group them right here. If this doesn't show up, you can try right click, and you should have a group option here as well. This is now grouped together. I can still separate these icons here, and I can still say I actually want the black on top with the red shadow on the bottom. That's no problem. I can still click in here and change the color of my fox if I wanted to. I can still adapt this image after I've grouped it together. What grouping does is it just allows me to move them around instead of moving them around together instead of moving them around separately. There's my pretty red fox with a nice, tiny, simple red shadow. This fox is great. I really like this fox. I think it's gorgeous. I want you to do this as many times as you can, but a minimum of 5. I want to see at least 5 different things that you're into. And you can go ahead and inside of the shapes or the icons, just search for anything. Let's say you like video games. There are 1,158 different results for video games. So take your time, explore the elements that are provided for you, and you can now go ahead and take a look at what you want here. Look, a little old school N64, that's really cool. PlayStation symbol, that's really cool. So go ahead, make sure that you fill this page up with icons and your name here. And I want to see this page nice and full when you're done. Okay, explore, have fun, take a look at those things, and I will be back to show you about backgrounds after this.